If you've seen some of my previous videos, you know I'm pretty obsessed with scalp and hair care. So today we're talking about my current hair care routine. Hi, my name is Dr. Jenny Liu. I'm a board-certified dermatologist and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I don't think I've actually done a full hair care routine video for you guys. I definitely have shared previous videos of my favorite hair care products, including Asian hair care products, but never really dived deeply into what I typically do for my hair on a regular or weekly basis. So we're doing exactly that today. So if all of that sounds good to you, you enjoy learning about hair care content, hair care product reviews, or just ways that you can maximize hair growth in the sense of better quality and quantity, or if you already want experiencing hair thinning, then you've definitely come to the right place. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll also make sure to link below my older videos where I talk about scalp care, product reviews, and ways that you can maximize hair growth, especially for those who are experiencing hair thinning. Now, before we jump into today's video, you're probably wondering what is happening with my face. And if you missed my last video, I actually shared my own experience after undergoing dual Fraxel laser treatment. This is a procedure that I love actually performing on my patients for various reasons, from acne scars to skin rejuvenation. And since I recently had it done, I actually filmed my experience on it. And so if you're interested in learning more, whether just the treatment itself, or what to expect, as well as like if you're a candidate, go ahead and check out that video. I'll link it below. But right now I'm in the process of healing and my skin feels like sandpaper and is starting to flake off, which is expected. And so it's really, number one, hard to put makeup on. And two, I personally don't recommend applying makeup when your skin is healing, just to maximize that skin healing process. So this is why my skin kind of looks blotchy in areas. But anyway, just wanted to let you guys know that. All right, before we dive into my hair care routine, I just want to mention, like skincare, hair care is very personal. There's no one size fits all. In fact, I find it to be even more personal than skincare in the sense, for skin, we talk about identifying concerns in your skin type and then going with that, right? Picking products that addresses those. But with hair care, not only do you have to take into account your hair type, but also your scalp type. And for many of us, that can be very different. Like I have oily scalp but dry hair, right? And then on top of that, you kind of have to also figure out like what you take into account, what you do to your hair, right? If you do anything to your hair, like coloring, perming, heat styling, all of that matters into the products that you pick and you use on your hair. And especially for someone who have concerns like dandruff or dry and damaged hair, frizzy hair, hair thinning, you really want to selectively pick products that is best formulated for those concerns, so that way you can maximize your scalp health and your hair quality to achieve your hair care goals. So in today's video, I want to walk you through my concerns, my routine. It's personal for me, but if you have the same concerns, then I think these products would be a great fit for you. If not, I'm hoping that this video will give you some structure to help you, number one, identify your scalp and hair goals and needs, and therefore pick products to best address those needs, so that way you can achieve your hair goals. All right, so going in with that, my hair and scalp. My scalp is very oily. This has become a thing postpartum. It used to be not so bad. I would get dandruff certainly with seasonal changes, but after my second kid, literally it's been crazy. Like I have to wash my hair at the very least every other day, sometimes daily, especially if I work out. Otherwise, it gets really greasy and I get really itchy and flaky. And so with that, I have more oily, dandruff-prone scalp. My hair, the ends are colored. I haven't colored my hair. I'm just taking a break because my ends were really damaged from repeated balayage, coloring, and also I do heat style my hair quite a bit. When I'm filming, when I go to events, I do subject it to straightening and curling. And so on top of coloring, I do have quite a bit of breakage. I should say used to. And so my hair goal is really maximizing my hair quality, reducing damage, dryness, the frizziness, and breakage. And so that is my goal. And on top of that, being now 18 months postpartum, I definitely experienced postpartum hair thinning. And so earlier this year, I was really doing all these things in addition to maximize hair growth. And so I do have quite a bit of what you call postpartum bangs. But that was like, I would say maybe the third goal. Now, certainly my hair thinning has stopped. A lot of it has come back. And so right now I'm just focusing on scalp health, reducing oiliness, reducing dandruff, and then again, taking care of my hair, my ends, so that way they're not so brittle, dry, and frizzy. Okay, now my typical routine, kind of more on a like a weekly basis frequency, I would say. Many of us don't really wash our hair daily. I sometimes will, but as far as the products and the routine I am going to mention the products and the frequency of use. Now, starting off with shampoos. This is a question I get all the time. How often should I wash my hair? My question back to you is, don't let your scalp get too greasy. Do you feel like you have oily scalp? That's often what I ask patients when they ask about the frequency, because there is no right frequency. The right frequency should be determined by you because it is very personal. Essentially, what you don't want to do is let your scalp get too greasy before you wash, because if you let that oil build up, not only is it food for yeast, so basically prone to getting dandruff, but also that sebum is basically the biggest source of oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is like the number one enemy when it comes to impacting hair growth, the sense of quality and quantity. And if you're someone like me who just, who either experience hair thinning or continue to experience hair thinning, you definitely do not want to have that build up. So if you feel like your scalp is greasy when you touch it, then it is time to wash your hair. Now, with that said, I know my scalp very well. I wash my hair every other day at the very least, if not daily, especially if I'm outside sweating or if I worked out. Now, as far as like the harm, because people always wonder, like, is it bad to wash my hair every single day? Absolutely not, especially if you have oily scalp. So this is where picking the right products can really matter. You certainly don't want to use aggressive shampoos every single day, right? So if you do need to wash your hair, more gentle shampoos on a regular basis, and then use some other shampoos that are maybe medicated that can better address your concerns, which is what I typically do. So with that said, I sometimes will use like volumizing products on my roots. I will even use scalp tonics, serums, dry shampoo. And so I do have products that I put on my scalp. And with the sebum and debris, I do want to make sure that I thoroughly cleanse very well. So I will once a week use a clarifying shampoo just to remove all that buildup. And one of my favorite clarifying shampoos that I absolutely love, not only is effective at cleansing, but is super gentle on hair, is from K18, their detox shampoo. I absolutely love this shampoo because, like I said, it's very gentle on all fronts, but works really well. Clarifying shampoo, the way they work is they usually have stronger detergents to just remove everything. And with that, natural protective oil on our hair, which is why a lot of times, when I'm shopping for clarifying shampoo, I always worry about like what it makes my hair feel like. Does it cause my hair to be more brittle and dry? But this one does not. At the same time, afterwards, my scalp also feels very refreshed. It contains activated charcoal that helps to absorb excessive sebum, remove buildup, including like heavy metals that may build up in our hair from water that can cause our hair and scalp to feel unhealthy. Also contains salicylic acid that again helps to remove the dead skin buildup and excessive sebum, as well as the K18 peptide that we know helps to strengthen hair, and that is the core product of K18 that really helps to repair dry and damaged hair. I use this once a week. At most, you should be using a clarifying shampoo once a week. And this is great because if you use this shampoo and then pair with your K18 repair treatment, the shampoo actually sets up a good environment and kind of start making a clean canvas, so that way the K18 repair treatment can better work through your hair as well. So that is what I typically do. Use this clarifying shampoo once a week to more thoroughly remove buildup from my scalp. Another one, if you are looking for just another option, I also really like the one from Living Proof. They also have a detox clarifying shampoo that's also very nice, similar formulation. That one, I do find that my hair feels a little bit more dry afterwards, but again, not as harsh as some of the other clarifying shampoos I've tried in the past. And that one also works really well. It has activated charcoal as well. So there's another option if you're looking for another clarifying shampoo. Now, I also will use an anti-dandruff shampoo a few times a week because I'm dandruff prone. And I've shared this on my other social media platforms, including Instagram and TikTok, a few of my favorite anti-dandruff shampoos, including number one, my all-time favorite, which is Kerastase, their Symbiose line. So the whole Kerastase Symbiose line was really formulated for individuals like myself, essentially, that have oily scalp but dry hair. Because traditional anti-dandruff shampoos really are drying on hair. And I actually tell my patients all the time when I'm prescribing them ketoconazole or shampoo that we know work really well, but super drying on hair, which is why I really tell them to limit the use. But this entire line from Symbiose, all the way from their shampoos to scrubs to conditioners and mask, is really formulated for oily scalp and dry hair. And it's very interesting because all of their formulations contain a blend of either zinc pyrithione, salicylic acid, or both, and you actually can use it from scalp to ends, including their conditioner. In fact, when you use their conditioner and their mask, it really kind of boosts the active ingredients in better treating your dandruff, but at the same time does not weigh your hair down, but also helps to add moisture back to your hair. Now, with that said, my two favorite products from the from the Symbiose line from Kerastase is really their anti-dandruff shampoo, which contains 1% zinc pyrithione, which we know works really well at fighting dandruff and that malassezia yeast. Another one product that I really love is their anti-dandruff scalp scrub that contains 2% salicylic acid. It's almost like a shampoo and scrub in one. It has these micro beads that breaks down, but lathers really nicely like a shampoo. So you can kind of alternate between the two. We also do know that salicylic acid to a degree can help with dandruff by basically reducing the sebum production and dead skin. And certainly salicylic acid has some antimicrobial properties, but compared to zinc pyrithione, it's not as effective. And so that is something I kind of work in if I need to, but on a regular basis, probably like 2 to 3 times a week, I will use an anti-dandruff shampoo like this one from Kerastase. And certainly for more affordable options, Head & Shoulders, they actually great formulas containing zinc pyrithione for dandruff, and they actually have lots of different lines within Head & Shoulders for different hair types, including ones that have like curly textured hair. Their Royals line is great if you have dandruff and you don't wash your hair as often and that sebum builds up, but you really can't wash your hair because of your textured hair. Their Royals line is really made for individuals that have curly, kinky, quilly hair, textured hair essentially, that really struggle with dandruff but won't dry out your hair. And so in general, I find that zinc pyrithione formulations tends to be more nourishing for the hair, less drying on the hair, I should say, than like prescription ketoconazole or even over-the-counter Nizoral. So Head & Shoulders is a great affordable version of the Kerastase that also works really well, but not as drying on hair. And one more option, if you live in Europe or if you're able to get your hands on it, Vichy's Dercos line is absolutely amazing. It's just unfortunately not available in the US right now, but it contains a selenium sulfide, which actually compared to all the anti-dandruff ingredients is the most powerful. It's just that it doesn't have a pleasant odor and can be a little more expensive. But I'll tell you that Dercos line from Vichy, it is absolutely amazing, not only helping with my oily scalp, but also dandruff, and it does not cause dryness on my hair. So if you can get your hands on some Dercos from Vichy, that is another anti-dandruff shampoo that I highly recommend if you are like me, that oily, dandruff-prone scalp but dry hair. Another shampoo that I've been loving recently that's really gentle that I will use if I need to wash my hair like back to back is a Korean brand called L'Adore. I actually have shared some of my favorite products for like keratin based for hair repair in a previous video, which I'll link below. But this is a shampoo that I discovered, that I absolutely love because it's super gentle on scalp and hair. And it's the L'Adore Root Reboot Purifying Shampoo. So L'Adore is a Korean brand, and Korean, again, not only makes elegant skincare, but also hair care products. I first discovered them because I was looking for hair repair products, and they create professional as well as at-home products for clients, and really loved their hair repair products. Contain a lot of like keratin, really help to make my hair feel really soft and healthy, less damaged. But this shampoo I recently discovered and I've been loving because it gently cleanses my scalp, at the same time does not strip my hair of its moisture, cause my hair to get really dry. And so on days where I feel like if I washed my hair yesterday, but today I worked out or I was outside, I sweat a ton, my scalp is already feeling kind of greasy and have a lot of buildup, I will go ahead and use this shampoo to cleanse. I feel like it makes my hair very refreshed and my scalp very refreshed, but at the same time does not damage my scalp or hair anyways. It contains wonderful ingredients including salicylic acid, niacinamide, and panthenol, which are wonderful ingredients in balancing our scalp and hair. In that sense, the scalp microbiome, which you may hear being talked about more and more these days. Scalp is just an extension of our hair, so scalp care in many ways is skincare. So I love this shampoo. It's also very lovely. It's got ginger root extract that may help with circulation and other plant-derived ingredients, but I just really love it because it gently cleanses, again, without stripping our scalp or hair. Another shampoo that I'll kind of work into my weekly routine is actually one, again, very similar to the one from L'Adore. If I feel like I just need to cleanse my scalp, but at the same time worry about like excessive cleansing that may do to my hair, I will actually use a gentle bond repair shampoo. And one I absolutely love is from L'Oreal Paris, their Ever Pure Bond Repair Shampoo. Their whole line from the shampoo to conditioner is really nice, really ideal for those that have like damaged hair, wanting to repair hair. But out of the two products, I absolutely love the shampoo. Literally makes my hair so soft and smooth and manageable. I find that the shampoo, I'm even more obsessed with the shampoo than I am with the conditioner, which I feel like when I think about bond repair, I really feel like the conditioner is the workhorse here, but the shampoo I am just obsessed with because it does a pretty good job at cleansing, but when you rinse off, your hair feels absolutely amazing. So the Ever Pure Bond Repair line essentially contains 7% of their bonding care complex with citric acid, which is really the key ingredient in many bond repair treatments that kind of work at repairing the bonds in our hair, along with glycerin that helps to hydrate. But yes, this is wonderful because it's essentially made for those individuals who have color-treated hair. So again, safe to use on color-treated hair and damaged hair, repairing hair. And it's really devoid of common things that we think about that may be potentially a problem, like for example, sulfates and parabens and dyes and other things that may be in the news that we have heard about from other hair care lines. Is really devoid of those common concerns. So I love this shampoo. I love this shampoo even more than the conditioner. So this one or the L'Adore, I would use probably once a week if I need to wash my hair back to back. It really helps, again, cleanse without causing additional dryness or weakness of my hair. So with that, you guys can see, I probably wash my hair out of the 7 days. I use an anti-dandruff shampoo maybe twice or 3 times a week. I use a clarifying shampoo like once a week, and then if I need to, one of the other 2 shampoos I mentioned. So with that, I probably wash my hair like 4 to 5 times a week. So at the very least every other day, and sometimes even back to back. So that is the frequency that I need to keep and maintain my scalp health. Okay, now let's talk about conditioners because this is also a very essential step for me because I have dry and damaged hair and I never wash my hair without conditioning, whether it's in shower conditioning or after shower conditioning or both sometimes. Just depends on the product and what I'm using. So starting off with a conditioner, the first one I want to talk about is just from the L'Oreal Paris Ever Pure Bond Repair Conditioner that I just mentioned, the shampoo. This is a really nice lightweight conditioner that again contains those ingredients, bonding repair ingredients that helps to repair dry and damaged hair. It is lightweight. Instead of the shampoo, it contains 12% of the bonding care complex with citric acid along with glycerin. It's really lightweight and again safe to use on color treated hair. It does have a light citrus fragrance, but again has not been a problem for me, and honestly I am one that love my hair care to be fragrance. I find that hair care, if it's not fragrance, it actually is a problem for me because it's part of that experience. It really matters for me, and so I really value lightly fragrance products for hair care, and so I love the scent about that. But if you have, a fragrance allergy, certainly maybe this may not be the best. But it's lightweight, really helps to soften my hair, makes it really manageable. It doesn't weigh my hair down. Now I don't have fine hair. I have pretty coarse hair, so I find that my hair can take on quite a bit of moisture and oil. But yes, if you are fine hair, I find you may have to play around with it, but certainly has not been a problem for me. I do coat it from kind of like the top mid-length down all the way down to the ends because I do have bangs and I want to make sure the ends of my bangs are cared for as well. So I will use this maybe once or twice a week. The other condition that's really nice is again from Kerastase, the Symbiose line. There is a conditioning mask, but the conditioner itself is nice. It really helps to add moisture to hair to instantly soften, detangle, and make your hair more manageable. But the unique part of that whole conditioner and mask is you should apply from roots to the end. It is super lightweight, that conditioner, and it contains anti-dandruff ingredients that again really pair well with the shampoo to help soothe itchy, flaky scalp, at the same time adding moisture to hair. So that conditioner I will actually apply from roots to the ends if I'm using the same shampoo, because we do know that when products you use the same line, especially when it comes to anti-dandruff, using the same line of products really helps to more effectively target dandruff. So on days when I'm using the Kérastase dandruff shampoo, anti-dandruff shampoo, I will go ahead either use that conditioning mask or their conditioner and apply from roots to the end to treat my hair at the same time. Okay, now let's talk about masks and treatments, because I do feel like they have made the biggest difference in the quality of my hair. Aside from me taking breaks from coloring, I still get glosses intermittently, but every time I wash my hair, I always blow dry my hair because I wash my hair at night. You never want to go to bed with wet hair, and I still will subject my hair to like curling or hairstyling on a fairly regular basis. I would say probably like 5 to 6 days out of a week I will hairstyle my hair. So even with that, my hair quality has been so much better. I see it, I feel it, compared to like a year ago when I wasn't doing all of these things regularly. So I do feel masks and bond repair treatments have really made the biggest difference for the quality of my hair. So with that, I definitely like to play around with the different type of, try things out, mostly because I'm curious. I get a lot of PR packages, but also to provide feedback for you guys. But the ones I'm going to share today are the ones I have on rotation that I absolutely always go back to because they just work so well for my hair. The first one is from Kérastase. It's their Dermatologist mask. I hope I'm saying that right, but it's basically the most popular one in that black jar. This is the ultimate one that is really ideal for just anyone that are looking to revitalize dry, brittle, damaged hair, whether it's from just weathering, from sun damage, from aging, from heat styling, to coloring. I mean, it literally is one that I think can really benefit a lot of different people. I also love a lot of different masks from Kérastase in general because they tend to do really well at instantly helping to make your hair soft, manageable, shiny, less frizzy, but at the same time, they're not dense. They're lightweight. And so I find that for people with fine hair that are looking to repair hair, a lot of ones from Kérastase, even though they're pricey, I do find it to be worth the splurge because they're also elegant and suitable for many different types of hair. But yes, this one from Dermatologist, hopefully again I'm saying that right, is just suitable for, again, all hair types, regardless what you've done to your hair or if you haven't done anything, but just looking to revitalize your hair. Ingredient wise, it contains abscin. I hope again I'm saying that right, but this is an ingredient that helps to add volume to hair, hyaluronic acid, vitamin E. So novel ingredients that we don't typically talk about, but there's something about the formulation that just again instantly helps to soften my hair, reduce frizziness, dryness, brittleness, and any sort of tangles that I have. Immediately in the shower and afterwards, the next day, my hair continues to feel really soft, manageable, shiny, and not brittle or crunchy. The next product I'm just absolutely obsessed with, and it is and Honey Deep Moist Treatment. This is a treatment, maybe a conditioning mask, but I sometimes will even use it like a conditioner back to back when I wash my hair on a daily basis, and I just really love the way it makes my hair feel. I actually discovered this is a Japanese brand. It's by The Kriyas, I believe that's the brand name, and it's and Honey. And this is a line of beauty products that utilizes honey, and we've seen the power of honey in a lot of different, European as well as Japanese, Korean skincare and hair care products. And I just really love, number one, the amazing scent, but also really obsessed with how it makes my hair feel. I feel like this product probably has to be on my top 3 or top 5 at the very least favorite conditioners of all times. The first time I used it, I just was blown away by how instantly upon contact and how soft and luscious and smooth it made my hair feel. And then after conditioning, after washing my hair the next day, my hair have never felt so soft and shiny. There's just something about this formulation that really helps to instantly revitalize, nourish, and repair, so your hair feels just that sensorial component of the way you just want to touch your hair all the time, because it makes your hair feel so amazing. This conditioner deserves way more hype, even more than the Fino one. I love the Fino one. I mean, I shouldn't say love. It was fine. It was great. It was nice, but it went viral. But certainly for me personally, it did not really do so much for my hair. It certainly helped make my hair feel soft. But if I were to compare this one to the Fina one, I think this one, it really is the better one for me personally and deserves way more hype. So I would love to see this product go viral. Okay, ingredient wise, it contains different blends of honey from different countries, and different places. So it contains 50% Akuna honey, 30% acacia honey, and then 20% Japanese raw honey. So different blends of honey. The reason why it's important is actually depending on where the honey is sourced and the biodiversity of the bees, it actually can produce different components, bioactives within the honey, like more proteins, more enzymes, more minerals, that gives the honey unique benefits. So that maybe is one of the reasons why it does really well, because of the mixture of the honey and the different bioactives. Along with that, there's moroccan oil, argan oil, hydrolyzed silk protein, royal jelly, different components of propolis that all around just makes this formula so amazing. My hair, just like I said, feels so luscious. I just cannot stop touching my hair after I wash my hair with it. So it is something that it is, and it's like amazing scent. It's a lightweight conditioner that is not dense. So, it certainly has not weighed my hair down, even when I've used it like back to back, on a daily, like the next day, when I wash my hair on a daily basis. For those with fine hair, I certainly think you should test it out. But for me, it has not been a problem. So if you are in the market shopping for a fairly affordable yet great conditioning mask to use, I highly recommend checking this one out. The next product has to be the one that I just have been using for the past 2 years now, that I feel like has made the biggest difference for my hair and the structural component of my hair, and it's K18 Leave-In Molecular Repair Hair Mask. I've talked about this product so many times, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail. In fact, I've actually reviewed this product previously, so I'll link that video below about the K18 versus the Olaplex, and certainly I've tried both. This one has made the biggest difference for the quality of my hair. So this is a leave-in conditioner. So what you do is you actually wash your hair, shampoo your hair, and then you don't apply anything. After you get it out of the shower, you apply this mask from roots to the end, and then after 4 minutes you can apply or style your hair as usual. So if that means additional heat protection or leave-in conditioner, you can certainly go ahead and do that. And you can use this on a daily basis, like 4 times a week, until your hair gets to a good point, and then use it as needed. At this point, I probably use it once a week. When I was really aggressively trying to repair my hair, I was probably using it maybe 2 to 3 times a week. But I feel like it has definitely made the biggest difference for me. It's nice because it not only works like a leave-in conditioner, so it helps to instantly soften, reduce frizz, helps to detangle, make your hair manageable, but over time, it does do wonders for your hair if you have, like me, brittle, dry, damaged hair. And what it is essentially is that K18 peptide has been shown to basically get into your hair under the cuticles where there's damage and really fill in the gaps of missing protein, so that way long term it actually helps to permanently strengthen your hair, not temporarily with a lot of the bond repair stuff. And this doesn't get washed out is the whole premise behind it. But certainly I've tried it. I've been using it, like I said, for the past 2 years, and I do feel like this is one of the key products that have made the biggest difference for the quality of my hair. Okay, now after conditioning, I always apply heat protectant because, as I mentioned, I blow dry my hair before I sleep since I wash my hair at night. And I'll actually go ahead and reapply heat protection before I curl my hair, before I style my hair. And so I want to kind of mention one that you can apply on damp hair before you blow dry, and a few other options you can apply on dry hair. The one that I absolutely love, one of my favorite heat protectants of all times, again from Haircare, and it's their Genesis line. Their Defense Thermique, I believe is how you say it. This is, again, a leave-in conditioner, lightweight, but at the same time helps to reduce breakage and offers heat and UV protection. And their whole Genesis line from Haircare, because there are so many different lines, but Genesis is really meant to, is a line for individuals that basically experiences hair fall due to breakage. So the classic example is someone who brushes their hair a lot, that certainly can cause hair breakage, and their whole Genesis line really helps repair hair that way. And so I really love their shampoos and conditioners, but really this is the one that I use the most. Essentially, I will apply this onto basically mid-length, mid-shaft to the ends before I blow dry my hair. Ingredient wise, it contains Edelweiss native cells, which helps to strengthen and revitalize hair, along with ginger root, and that helps to essentially add moisture and shine. But there's something about the formulation, I don't know, but it makes my hair super soft, does not weigh it down. So basically I apply it to my hair and then immediately blow dry. And the one thing I absolutely love, aside from the heat protection, is that it actually cuts down on the blow drying time. I find that compared to using other heat protectants, I actually don't have to subject my hair as long when blow drying. So that is the other thing why I love this heat protectant so much. So after I blow dry my hair, I will apply a little bit of oil just to the ends. I certainly apply oil every night before I sleep. I find that it really helps to protect the hair cuticles, reducing frictional damage, because my hair is getting so long now, and certainly with all the head moving we do at night, there's going to be some friction that can roughen up the cuticles and make it frizzy. So I always apply a little bit of oil to the ends before I sleep, but after blow drying, I just like a little bit of something nice to coat my hair. So the one that I found that is really lovely, it's lightweight, great for daily use, at least for my coarse hair, that doesn't weigh it down and doesn't make it super greasy and oily, is from Shiseido, their Tsubaki Oil Perfection Hair Oil. This is lightweight. It contains 100% pure camellia oil, which is derived from a flower that I believe is unique to Asia. You see actually quite a bit in a lot of Shiseido's hair care products, but this oil I love because it's really lightweight. I just do 1 or 2 pumps to the ends, and I also love it because it offers UV and heat protection at the same time. So when I need to curl or straighten my hair on dry hair, this is great. I'll put a little bit to the ends, so that way again offers additional heat and UV protection, because we know aside from heat, UV can also cause damage on our hair color. It fades our color more quickly, and also that UV can break protein and cause hair brittleness and breakage. So this is something that I just love. It's lightweight, it doesn't weigh it down, it offers additional shine and smoothing effect to the hair. So I'll apply this after I wash my hair and then on a nightly basis before I sleep. Lastly, I just want to mention a hair serum that I use not so much now, but a lot postpartum, as part of my postpartum hair regrowth journey, and that is from Nioxin, their Ultimate Power Serum. This is a serum that really helps to stimulate hair growth and improve hair anchorage, so less hair fall. And Nioxin is one I've talked about previously on this channel here, but it's one I actually recommend fairly frequently to patients, especially those who experience hair thinning and wanting recommendations for hair care products. Their shampoos actually have great clinicals, and not only making hair feel fuller, more volumized, but actually it's been shown to stimulate hair growth. So this serum is fairly lightweight. So for anyone that is experiencing hair thinning, I think it's something certainly worth incorporating into your routine. Ingredient wise, it has trademark sandalore ingredient that basically contains sandalwood oil that's been shown to improve hair anchorage, and so basically helping your hair not to fall out so much. And then other ingredients like niacinamide and caffeine and lauric acid that's been shown in laboratory studies and their clinical to basically stimulate and improve nutrients to hair flow, and basically optimizing hair growth. So it is really elegant, did not definitely add oiliness or residue to my oily scalp, which is why I used it quite a bit postpartum. Now that my hair is pretty much back to normal, I haven't been using it as much because certainly I only have so much time. And so right now my focus is more just keeping my scalp healthy and revitalizing my dry and damaged ends. But yes, this is a serum that I highly recommend if you are experiencing hair thinning. All right, guys, so that is my hair care routine on a weekly basis. That makes sense. If you're like me, oily prone and oily scalp, and have dry and damaged and coarse hair, I think all of these products would be wonderful for you. If not, if you have just oily scalp, you can certainly think about the shampoos I recommended, or if you have damaged hair, then try the conditioners. As far as for fine hair, I find that most of the products I've talked about today are not dense, not heavy, so certainly test it out on your hair, but I don't think they're gonna significantly weigh your hair down. But let me know if you've tried any of these products or what products I mentioned today you're most looking forward to trying. Again, if you enjoyed these hair care videos, please let me know in the comments below what you want to see next from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time.